Warning, this video contains vulgar language, disturbing imagery, and audio to the younger sensitive audience. Please watch with caution and click off this video if it is too much for you to handle. Thank you. Jobs. Yeah, I know I jump scared a lot of you Gen Alphas and Gen Zers with that word. A topic so unbelievably scary that it will make you shit your pants less if you were to see Jason Voorhees himself than if you were to see... The younger generation hates the idea of employment as times have gotten more advanced to where you can get paid doing what you love or the bare minimum in your own residence. Entertainment is the main idealized career, especially on the internet, with content creation with streaming or YouTubing or becoming pro gamers.
Or OnlyFans models.
Unemployment feels good until you check your bank account and see your shit is as dry as an arachis. Haven't seen past over $10 and over the course of it being open. So you hop on Indeed or ZipRecruiter and start the long hours of job searching until you finally get an interview to some low paying 9-to-5 job. You shit your pants during the entire process, responding with stupid ass answers to cliche reused ass interview questions the employer asks you. You notice you get the job through text or email. You get hype, you start orientation within the next few days, and after working your first week, you already miss being unemployed, wanting to quit immediately after a week of working there. Or you sit there for months or years suffering to the matrix, fighting self-harm in the process. Well, today I'm going to go over some of the worst 9-to-5 jobs and experiences a lot of people have experienced working that I wouldn't wish upon anyone that actually has a career options outside of that. This isn't to shit on people who work on them, by the way, as a lot of people have no choice in this economy but to work them, but this is mainly for the people who have other better options for income in today's world than a corporate slave trade. Let's start with retail. Retail is honestly a hit or miss in my experience, as it just depends on the kind of store you work at. Retail is broad, having grocery stores, hardware stores, auto parts stores, sports and activity stores, clothing stores, shoe stores, all types of retail stores. And you also have retail stores that breach into the sales category too, which I will discuss in a second. Grocery stores can be chill, as you mainly just have to stock shit, let people be on their own, shopping around your store, answering questions if needed. Or if you're a cashier, you just scan people's shit and bag it. Or if your store has self-checkout, they can do it themselves. I do feel bad for people who work at big retailers like Walmart in terms of cashiering, because of thousands of people's carts you gotta scan and bag all day for 8 hours straight, and occasionally having to go outside and push carts and shit when that's not your job. Besides cart pushing, auto mechanics, and personal shopping, Walmart is chill. Besides the teenagers that come in at a clean 10 o'clock at night before closing, fucking around for their shitty YouTube channel or TikTok, Target is strict. Best Buy and cellular stores are alright, I guess, if you're a fucking geek and can tell a customer what a megapixel is, or what the hell an OLED ultra high definition retina display means. Sam's is just Walmart warehouse edition. Costco is just Winco but bigger. Hardware stores are only chill if you're a 35-plus-year-old dad that knows every single tool and lawn equipment known to man, because if you're a 16-year-old working in an Ace Hardware or Harbor Freight store, chances are you're not gonna know what the fuck some 40-year-old dad with a beer gut is talking about when he comes in asking you if you guys have a disintegrative ejaculator in stock. What? So you just gotta say, yeah, let me go check the back, and go get one of your 50-year-old co-workers to go help him. Same with auto shops. Some car guy or dad comes in asking you where a carbon confibulator is, and you're just sitting there with a blank face, silently puzzled because you don't even know how to check your car's oil nor how to change it. So to work these kind of jobs, you gotta know your shit. Sports and activity stores are chill unless you get some motherfuckers trying to fuck around lining up with shoulder pads ready to snap a game of football or play mini golf. Clothing and shoe stores suck ass because clothing, you got people fucking up the entire store's perfectly organized and folded tables and racks for zero reason when the stickers are there for a purpose. So now you gotta spend an extra hour after close cleaning it all up. People taking forever in the goddamn fitting rooms doing God knows what, sometimes sneaking that shit up. They like to come in and stay right as you're closing last minute just because when they had all day to come look at shit, now you're 30 minutes after close. They always want to argue with you at the register counter about a price, like they know more about your store than you do. Or shoe stores where customers come in asking to try on 10 boxes of shoes just to say nah and not buy a single fucking one after you just went through hell and back to get them. Like, working in fashion is cool if you're working with friends and you get good ass discounts on fits and shoes, but it's the stores that are strict and busy as fuck that suck ass, especially if it's a sales based store like in the mall. Corporate expects you to literally harass customers to get them to spend their money even if they don't give you commission. Like, fuck out of here, give me more money and I'll get more sales, otherwise I don't give a fuck. Sales in general sucks ass, as you have to bother people and ruin their shopping experience just to be greedy and try to get them to spend their money. Like, I hate that idea. Dealerships, clothing and shoe stores, furniture stores, all types of sales retail stores. But on to the next category, food service. Food service is usually never good unless you work at a fucking coffee shop or bakery or something where you actually love what you're doing. Food service is fucking hell in the shape of a restaurant or fast food joint, as it's you versus the customers just about every fucking day, or that coupled with shitty ass managers and coworkers. Because think about it, you're dealing with bossy managers stressing you out when the environment is already fast paced, as it's busy as hell for For example, Chick-fil-A, with managers ready to tie you to a burning fucking cross and skin you alive if you don't say my pleasure after giving someone their order. Don't even think about getting the order wrong, cause holy, you gotta deal with new hire coworkers fucking shit up and getting in the way, falling for customer pranks, telling them they want their ice fried, so now the whole joint blows up because they actually did it. But worst of all, you gotta deal with the customers themselves. Whether it's them yelling at you wanting to fight because you got one condiment wrong, you're taking forever to make their food, getting angrier the hungrier they get, even though you're just understaffed or new, or you're just not in the polite mood they expect you to be in, so they get pissed saying that you're rude when you're not rude. You just go through hell all shift. You got customers taking forever to order, some that try to pay with just cash, so you're stuck counting every fucking penny holding up the line, or the customers that are just as bad as the pissy ones, which are the fucking trolls, meaning the ones that pull up and the first thing you see as an employee is a fucking camera, so you immediately know some shit is about to go down and you're not for it, as you've been working a long ass shift all day, so you immediately go into fight mode. Nobody has the time to be with the shenanigans at a restaurant, whether it's a drive-through trolling, them trolling at the counter, whatever the fuck, for their shitty YouTube channel or TikTok. Cleaning up and serving is always hell after a huge rush of people, especially when sports teams come in to eat, so you gotta serve 100 plates and clean 50 tables, and it's just hell all around. Working with friends can slightly make it better, but most of the time the staff, customers, and environment all around makes it hard. Delivery sucks ass, especially for DoorDashers that never get a tip, so you're just losing money with these gas prices coming out these days. But on to the next 9 to 5 shitty job category, which is fun attractions. Whether it's arcade places like Chuck E. Cheese, or fairgrounds, or amusement parks, or Sky Zone, bowling, go-karting, whatever, these jobs are just trash too, as you're sitting in one spot all day, attending to kids playing around, being annoying, having fun while you're just watching them, making sure they don't do some stupid shit, or even grown-ass adults. You're either in the heat or cold outside all day if you work at the fair or an amusement park. Being a mascot is the absolute worst, as you're in a hot ass smelly ass suit all day, putting on this facade, acting like a cartoon character when you're a grown ass man in a furry costume being a puppet to kids, and it just sucks. The only way fun attractions are manageable is if you get free rides or arcade games from it, or of course again if you work with friends that will suffer with you, then it's better. And at last but not least, movie theater jobs. Another job that's better with friends. But bro, the parts where it's chill are the parts before the movie where you give and scan tickets, serve popcorn and snacks at the counter, whatever, right? The part where it all goes downhill is when the movie starts, or even afterwards, because you can have an audience that actually acts like their fucking age and just watches the movie like normal, eat their popcorn, food and drinks, get up, take their snacks and shit with them, and go home, right? Or you can have the audience full of high school teenagers making a ruckus and fuss for no reason, starting fights, being loud and obnoxious, getting sexual, making a mess, tossing popcorn around, lighting fireworks. Just mischievous shit. Coming in with costumes and supporting the movie getting hype is one thing, but Minecraft movie level is a whole different realm of movie watching, as you gotta come in and clean up a whole garden of popcorn, snacks, and semen on the fucking seats and floor. Cleaning up is the worst part of the job, as grown-ass people will make such a mess that you have to spend over an hour trying to make spotless. But there you go. That is some of the most well-known worst 9 to 5 jobs ever. I may have forgot some, who knows? But you could go in the comments and let me know for a part 2. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Get the fuck out.
Oh Lord, Jetson made another one. Huh? Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed the deal, I'm on. Yeah, yeah. I go where I want, good, good. Play if you want, it's do. I'm a young